Hey Virgo, welcome to White Mirror Oracle, and I am so happy to have you here. Today we're going to do your New Year's reading. So this is for December, January, February, okay? I apologize that these readings are a little bit late, but what is late, right? When, you know, things happen and I think everything happens accordingly. I think we are just very prone to want it a certain way, and maybe this is something for you too, Virgo. You know, now in the midst of the chaos of the holidays and everything, we are so like keen to have it on time and be like everything working, flowing and synchronizing, and when it doesn't, you know, it just stresses us out, right? Trust me, I feel it. I have Virgo in my 4th house, so it's like all about my home these days and family and being a mother, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful, but it also, you know, it's a lot during the holidays. So something there for you, perhaps, you know, now that you're getting your home ready for the holidays, however you celebrate, if you celebrate or not, you know, even if you don't celebrate, maybe you're just like cleaning your home and like cleansing the space and all of that, right? Now, if you're Virgo rising, that means that you have, let's see, Libra, Scorpio, and so you have Sagittarius in your 4th house, right? And there has been a lot of movement in Sagittarius lately. And maybe you're even planning a trip somewhere, and that really, you know, can stress you out if you don't know all the details yet, but make sure to just check the itinerary one more extra time, because we are right now in Mercury retrograde. With that being said, and with no further ado, let's get into your reading, okay? So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this reading is going to be approximately 20 to 35 minutes long. We'll see. And we're going to use the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, and we're going to check out what cards are the most prevalent for you. That's going to be your overarching energy. And then we're going to go into the energies for December that we are currently in, and then for January, and then for February, all right? So you know what's going to come too. And we're also going to clarify with a little bit of tarot, with a little help from our friends. And I hope you like my decoration. I've never done this before, but I checked out all, you know, my favorite YouTube channels, and I saw that they decorated their space, so I just wanted to do that for you too. And for us, you know, just feel it in the air. All right, let's see. Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's up for Virgos during this new year? And remember, New Year's are always transition state, right? We're leaving something old behind and we're going into something new. Whoa, interesting. The bottom of the deck, we have this energy, which is the raven's head. And look at the colors, and look what came up for you. It's like similar colors. It's so much like scorpionic energy, which is interesting. So maybe something happening in your 3rd house too. You want to check that out. 3rd house is about creativity, and maybe something in your 8th house too, and your creativity is connected to your like other people's resources and transformations. If I'm talking fast, because I drank a lot of coffee. But the raven's head is about, you know, seeing the beauty in the difficulties. And maybe that's, you know, a little bit why I was talking about, you know, stress and time management and all of that, Virgos, is because, you know, Spirit wants you to take a moment and just appreciate the now, and just take some time to breathe and just calm yourself down, because, you know, the red and the black can also be significant of like a lot of like anger or passion or lust, that kind of energy, right? A little bit of the devil too. So we have a little bit of Saturn there and Capricorn energy. And if we are heavily affected by this energy, that means also that we are, you know, in this mode of like achieving and accomplishing things, but we kind of forget about being in the present with it. So maybe you're working really hard on this trip that you're doing, or whatever you're doing, like creating something for yourself or for your family, whatever it is, that also needs its own space to grow, I'm hearing, and its own space to cleanse itself. What you came out for you was actually sulfur. And it's interesting because sulfur is, you know, it's one of the purest things that are, one of the purest minerals, I would say, or substances in the body and in the nature. It actually helps to cleanse and to purify. Sulfur is what you find when you go into a mineral bath, when you go into like hot springs, right? That's why they call them like magic springs or springs of youth, because what they do is actually they go through the skin and they help out to cleanse away any, irritation, maybe this is it, right? Because you have some irritation here, my Virgos, some anger boiling up inside, any darker spots of energy that keeps on lingering too. It also helps out to create new structure and new bone structure, new cell membranes. So there's something there for you. This is the overarching energy, but we're going to use it for January as well. And I'm going to read about it for you. So we're just going to see a little bit deeper insight of what this specific deck wants to say about sulfur. Also, I take like, MSM, which is sulfur, organic sulfur, as a supplement. And it has helped me so much with getting rid of infections and boosting my immune system and tolerating certain foods better, and also helping like the stress levels. So, but just remember, be mindful of that once we are purifying things, because this can be applicable for you whenever you're doing this thing, when you're cleansing your house, you're cleansing your home, or creating something new, right? We get rid of the old, or just the new year, passing, and we're just gonna get rid of the old and invite in the new. When we are in a process of cleansing and purification, it also is helpful to be mindful that, there will always be pockets that things have been hidden in that comes back up to the surface to be cleansed. But in this process, we have to see them, we have to witness them, we have to be with them. And it's a matter of, inner alchemy, I would say. So let's read about it. Yeah, it says up and out, evaporation. Sulfur. On an esoteric level, sulfur is the first of what is known in alchemy as tria prima, or the three primes, along with salt and mercury. It makes up a threefold phenomenon that symbolizes the uniting of soul. Soul is also sulfur. Body is salt, and mind is mercury. On a and it's interesting here because, my loves, you are ruled by Mercury, right? The mind. So maybe you need a little bit more soul in your mind, mind in your soul. On a tactile level, sulfur is responsible for both the off-putting smells and the therapeutic properties of a mineral bath. It soothes and it stinks, literally. To understand sulfur is to embrace a both and mentality. All right, so embrace the all, right? Don't be discouraged if the meaning of this card seems to evaporate before your eyes. For now, keep in mind that what is gross contains beauty, and what is beautiful contains its own demise. Sulfur's job is to push the geyser up and out, dissipating the pressure. Don't be surprised if what appears to suck or stink soon becomes a great gift. So it also talks about a blessing in disguise, and trying to be with what is, even if it's stressful and irritating. Sometimes what irritates us is because it triggers us, and that trigger point is also a gift. It releases us from some kind of bondage too. So this is during January, or the transition of the new year, I would say. Yeah. And it talks about, maybe connect with the energy of what happens when there's a sulfur cauldron or a geyser, like, what is that energy? It comes from down below the earth and just pops out. It just sprays out and springs out, and it smells a lot, right? But it's also so purifying and so healthy and so good for us. And it is also a very grounding energy, right? So let's get on with the show, my loves, and see what's happening in December for you guys. We got two cards. We got Virgin's Milk, and you are Virgo, right? And then we got Pluto, which stands for transformations. So I think it talks about you just transforming your essence, and maybe you're going through that right now. Maybe that's why, the sulfur thing comes in, because it is talking about things that are difficult coming up to the surface, and us being able to actually thank them for being there and thank them for, and it's not easy, I know. It's like the most difficult thing to do, and it takes a lot of practice. And just so be mindful that nobody's perfect, and the impossible is possible, and the deep transformations, they are sometimes hidden in the unseen realm. And once we go through them, we begin to realize why they were there in the first place. And then we can actually see what is the gift and the blessing in disguise, right? I think also because Pluto, you know, it's interesting because isn't it Pluto that just moved into Aquarius, right? Pluto stands for deep transformations connected to Scorpionic energy. And I just said that about a Scorpionic energy. So let's see. So you must have Pluto, if you're Virgo rising, then you must have Pluto now in your 6th house, or entering your 6th house, which talks about daily routines and job and health and healing. So maybe there's also something there in your body, you know, maybe something in your energetical level needs to be transformed, you know. But this energy also talks about the mana, which is literally like that which is like the unseen, but that feeds us all. It's like the fabric of creation, that milk which gives us growth and life force, literally. I would even dare to say that it's similar, not just like cosmic breast milk, right? If you're allowed to say that on YouTube, I don't know. But it also talks about the actual fluid in the spine, I would say. So maybe there's something there. Maybe you're really being transformed on a like cellular level, because I was talking about the cell membranes too. So be mindful of what's happening in you. Remember that it's not your fault if you're feeling a little bit more agitated than usual, if you're feeling like you cannot control things the way you want to, or that you usually can. If you feel overwhelmed, you know, that could be as easy as that. Let's see what's happening in February for you guys. So February for my beautiful Virgos, Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you haven't subscribed already and you're still here after 12 minutes, I want to urge you to do so if you feel like it. This is how we grow. This is how we celebrate life. And this is also how we beat the algorithm to its cause, or actually work with it, I would say. Also remember to like, and if you want to comment, please do that. It also helps out in the algorithm so that this energy and my channel, together with you guys, we can grow together, right? So I want to tell you that in February, it's looking very good. We got the sun energy, which is literally the sun rising after, you know, a dark period of time. Maybe you're just now coming out of the end of a dark night of the soul, I would say, for some of you. This is a little bit, you know, intense maybe, but remember that there is definitely a dawn coming up, all right? And maybe even here you can see that. It's like almost like sun rays coming up, or a solar eclipse, and then the sun is behind it shining, and here comes the sun. Isn't that? Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I said, it's Nina Simone, right? Yes. Oh my God, Nina. What a queen. Listen to that song, okay? Here comes the sun. Let that song keep you strong while you're moving into this energy. It's interesting because as I lay down the cards, I switched to place of sulfur and sun. So it's almost like maybe the sun is like coming through a little bit now during January, where you can see that lining, silver lining, and then, you know, the breakthrough happens, and then the sun comes again. So it's almost like the sun is like helping you. What is the sun? Let's talk about that, right? It is that solar plexus energy, which can feel, when it's imbalanced, like anger. And sometimes, you know, anger is actually rightful and it's necessary. So it's not dangerous to feel agitated or frustrated. It's just mindful, or it's helpful to know where we can direct that energy. And I feel like this energy is definitely directed. And also I see it directs in 5 different directions, as in the hand, you know? So maybe you're like, because I'm like, shh, oh, wait. I know I'm like talking in tongues here. But I don't know if you've seen it, but Sailor Moon, I grew up with that. When she gets like her nails, it's like light from each corner of the finger, and it's almost what I'm seeing for you. Like that's what's happening for you. So like this transformation just like puts light everywhere in your body and just like comes out of your fingers. It also urges you to create something, to take control, to take charge of your life, to be a little bit more stern in what you want and what you do not want, to have discernment, I'm hearing. All right, my loves, 50 minutes. Let's get into the tarot. Okay. All right, so let's see. What is the Virgin's Milk and Pluto happening from a beautiful Virgos? What is this transformation happening now? In December, you probably already felt that, right? Because we're already in December. The Emperor, well, it talks about that boss energy, right? That boss energy, that divine masculine energy, that solar plexus energy. So what is that? It also talks about Mars energy, right? And Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries or you're dealing with a Leo, I would say. Or also remember that Mars isn't... Shut up! What? Mars is in Cancer. Going retrograde today. But I was saying, maybe you're dealing with an Aries or maybe with a Leo, and then we got the Strength card popping up here, which is Leo's card. So we got both of them here. A lot of fire in your energy. Very interesting, Virgo. Well, I would say definitely it's all about taming your power. And it's all about power. And I'm hearing this song, Power. What is that? Harder, Faster, Stronger. That's Kanye West. But then we also have another one. Power. Maybe that's also, yeah, that's also like Nina Simone. Maybe you want to listen to Nina Simone. Golden, Sinner Man, that's the song. Right, can we get one more on the Emperor and the Strength? The Chariot. You're moving on, babe. Yeah, you're taking your power and you're moving on. Well, it's also about Mars being in Cancer, which is your, isn't it 8th house, right? No, sorry, it's your 10th house. Yeah, so it's about career. Or at least the boss energy. What you're doing with your life. What are you doing with your life? Maybe you're thinking about what you're actually doing with your life, and it's time to do things a little bit different. And you're choosing to direct this energy a little bit different. Because I'm seeing here, King of Wands, that's like highly powerful energy. Creative, passionate energy. And together with the Chariot, it's like, it's the Cancer card. So you got a lot of major arcana here, my loves. But you're definitely moving on. You're moving on in a new direction, in a direction where you want to go, where you need to go, that will empower you. This transformation is so beautiful and so healing for you. I love this. I love this. It's awesome. You're taking things into your own hands, I'm hearing. You're taking and taming the beast in the wilderness, and you're taming your own energy, and you're moving in the direction where you want to go. And that automatically purifies the environment around you, I'm hearing too, which is awesome. Let's see, what is the sulfur energy then for my beautiful Virgos in January? It's almost like they want to say that the sun should be in... Okay, let's take it like that. Let's just listen to intuition, all right? It's almost like the sun wants to be... We can take them as both, because it's almost like the sun wants to be in January and sulfur in February, but I asked for February, and then this came up. So it's almost like... This is a period that goes together. I'm hearing they go well together. Maybe you're meeting a person in your career, getting a new boss or a new coworker, or your life path in general. Could be a partner too. That is Leo or Aries. I would say Leo. That is helping you to move along. What is Leo? It's your 12th house. Helping you deal with the subconscious. Helping you change yourself on a cellular level, and you two go together well. Also, sulfur is a little bit of that. You know, you got Mercury, so about sorting, the mental sorting, but this is like the soul sorting out on soul level. Yeah, we got 1919, which is like ending, beginning, ending, beginning, right? Beginning, ending, beginning, ending, beginning, ending. Maybe you already started and something is ending so that you can start again. Interesting. Well, very cryptic. Let's get into the sulfur. What's the sulfur? We got King of Swords, clarity, cutting away that which doesn't serve you, for sure. 100% I'm hearing. Queen of Wands, Interesting. So if we are talking about a couple here, it's definitely two fiery individuals. This could also be, you know, people in your vicinity, people that you're dealing with. That is both like Leo and Aries. But this could also be you and your significant other, or you and your co-partner, like in life or in career-wise, you know. You're both like very fiery energies, but you are such a good complement to each other, because we got both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here together with the King of Swords. So it's like you two create clarity together. You two have the ability to move forward together. You two have the ability to cut away that which doesn't serve together. You two have the ability to sort away things that doesn't like need to be in your energy anymore. And this is a great opportunity for growth, for sure. So, and if this is not a person that you're dealing with, if this is just you, my loves, it talks about you being in a very balanced place, very empowered place, very strong place. I've never seen anything like this, Virgo, for you before in a while, right? Because we've seen a lot of different energies for you, Virgo, about healing and about, you know, taking care and nurturing yourself and all of that, right? But look at this, look at this. And this is the King and the Queen. And then we got, right, 3 major arcanas. And then we got the Ace of Coins. What is this growth? What is this opportunity? Oh, love, love, love is in the air. Yes. Sorry for my wailing. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, this is definitely a union that serves the greater whole. It serves you. It serves, if this is a person, it serves them too. It is a match made in heaven, I would say. And it's almost like I wish I could show you the layup here, because it's almost like something is happening in the past, or something is happening now that's like the ending of a beginning. And that is like when this person or this energy came along, this boss energy, this boss figure, the strength and the emperor energy, that's when things started to bubble and change and shift. And so you're shifting direction, and that powerful, powerful radiant sun energy is like full steam ahead. That's what you say, full steam ahead. And it's like this energy also of like the only way out is through. And so you're like walking through the valley of the shadows, or whatever they say, right? It's not, you're not dying, my loves. I hope not. But bless your hearts and bless you. But it's about just facing your fears and facing your shadows. And I see that you're not afraid. I see that you have so much strength. And I think that's also what this virgin milk is talking about, is like the essence of it all. It's like it's changing and shifting on a cellular level. And so it's like inspiring you to like be a new version of you. And this person might be the one who inspires you, or it could just be the fact that you guys are coming together. Or if this is not a person, again, it's like you have so much strength here. It's just like pushing you forward. It's like repelling you forward. Is that propelling you forward? Not repelling, propelling you forward. You cannot like ignore it, right? And then we got coming into the new year, we got the sulfur energy and the sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. And then we got the King of Swords, just like so much clarity. And we got the Queen of Wands, which is a little bit less masculine energy, more feminine, more lovey. And in that, you receive some kind of opportunity, some kind of news that will like enlighten you and help you grow even more. We got the Ace of Coins together with the Lover's card, clarifying the Ace of Coins actually is the Lover's card. So this opportunity is such a good opportunity. It's coming in January and February. And I would definitely say that embrace this opportunity with all of your heart. If it feels right to you, do so. It's going to give you so much more energy and power, and continue on. And it's not about forcing anything. It's just going to happen by itself. All right? Okay. Now I'm going to bring you some news. Ba-dum-bum-bum. This is my very own oracle deck that I've created. It's called the Sacred Space Prayer Cards. And this is the prototype. So the actual deck is going to be a little bit thicker. They're going to be a little bit less glossy. So more like matte linen finish. And a thicker, more heavier, what do you call it? Booklet too. But These are the cards. There are 42 of them. 42 because that's also our chromosomes. Or maybe it's 46, but anyway, it's 42. It's a good number. And I created them all by myself. And it's, you know, hand drawn. And then I've edited together with some art pieces in the computer. And I printed it myself. And yeah, all of that above. Anyway, you can get your hands on one of these decks right now if you want. And you can do that by signing a pledge on my Kickstarter campaign, and the link will be below in the description box. If you don't want to sign a pledge and don't want to get one of these, you can always, you know, click in, just look around, see what different pledges you can make, see how you can support this growth. By the 11th of January, that's the end date of the campaign. We're going to reach our goal, and then we're going to print these, and we're not going to print money, so make sure to get one if you want one. If it goes successfully, maybe I'll do another round, but we'll see. The thing is that I've been working on this for like 6 years, and it's finally coming to fruition, so it's like my baby. Please make sure to check in there, and if you just want to like contribute with, I don't know, $1, that's good too. Like any little thing will do. Of course, the more the merrier, but I'm thankful for all of your support. Let's get on to your card and see what is the advice for this new year energy for you, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. What's up with you, Virgos? What's your card? This is one of the most beautiful cards, I would say. I really love this card. It says being organic, being true to our nature. This is the card. I don't know if you can see it. Where's the camera anyway? Here we go. Organic, be true to our nature. Maybe that's what you are. Maybe that's where all the power is coming from. You're just being very, very, very true in this transformation and sorting out of what you want and what you don't want, of who you are and who you're not, and who you want to be with and who you're not with. It's definitely you're being true. You're being true to your own nature. That's beautiful. And it's also number 16, which ends up at a 7, which talks about spiritual evolution, spiritual growth. Now let's read about it, all right? So each card comes with a medicine, a mantra, and a meditation. Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. Medicine. Your true nature is a being organic. You grow and you flow like life and creation in all forms. Your way is the way of your raw nature. Touch it, feel it, embody it, and live through that strength of your own true organic being. Oh, this is so in alignment with the strength card that you got up and all the sun and the emperor. It's awesome. You're being so empowered right now, Virgo. This is a crazy good reading. Meditation. Being organic has nothing or little to do with the nature around you. The act of being organic is not within the external environment. Being organic is being in touch with your innate, true, authentic, and honest nature. Being organic is being real as you are and with who you are. This card comes to you when it is time to listen to your own natural rhythms. Sometimes it helps to get in touch with our own nature if we get in touch with a natural environment outside. Lay down in the green grass, walk along the shore, climb in the hills, or lose yourself in the depths of the forest. Maybe you also can benefit from eating more greens and more organic food. Your body-mind needs a reset, and you need to listen to your natural organic being within. Your body-mind holds the key to your soul and your heart's desire, but it can be out of balance with itself if there is too much external focus and too little internal focus. So give yourself permission to get in touch with your own true nature by being organic with yourself. Amen. Or aho, or whatever you say, right? Now the mantra is, and this you can use as an affirmation, but now I'm going to say it out loud and let it sink in if you want, all right? I am in integrity with my own true nature. I am authentic to my own natural needs, and I am being organic as a creator of life. Yes! Yes! I am in integrity with my own true nature. I am authentic to my own natural needs. And I am being organic as a creator of life. Boom, boom, psh. That's it, you guys. That was it for you. I love this for you. I wish you the best of days in this transformation, and I'll see you on the other side, I guess. Or I'll see you soon. Bye.